There are great times, great experiences, and it's sure wonderful to be here with you today. This ranks right at the very top of the wonderful experiences. Now, you might ask what an otherwise sane person would do, deciding to run for office, either as a governor, which I did, and particularly to run for president of the United States. And the truth of the matter is, this was a family decision. We got together and talked it over, my 5 sons and 5 daughters-in-law, and Ann and I. Over last Christmas, we spent some time, well, it was the one before that, we spent some time talking about getting into this race, and we became convinced through our experience that things are changing in America, that the world is changing around us, and that if we stay on the same course we're on, America can become something less than we have always been. America is the leader of the world, always has been. Change course, America could find itself becoming something less than the leader of the world because we're facing such extraordinary challenges. Unless we change course, we could find our economy slipping behind. Unless we change course, we could find our military slipping behind. Unless we change course, we could find the values that are so enduring and so essential to America's greatness could be eroded away. And that's because of the new competition we face globally. China, which has always been a competitor, is now going to be a lot tougher competitor as they emerge out of poverty. China, other parts of Asia. We face global jihadists that want to cause our collapse. We face attacks even upon our very values in this country. And unless we get ourselves on the right track, this country could become a second-tier nation, and that should and will never happen. I believe that the experience I've had as a dad, as a person of faith, as a person who lived in the private sector for 25 years, you see, I've had a real job in the real world. And I think that's important. And my experience in helping organize the Olympic Games and also being a governor has given me the skills to help get America right at a time when we face such extraordinary challenges and to assure that America always remains the greatest nation on earth. Now, there have been some politicians in Washington who worked very hard to do the same thing, but they find themselves up a pretty difficult structure there. As a matter of fact, you've listened to people who stood up over the last several decades and said the things they wanted to do. Politicians from Washington have said, look, we're going to fix Social Security for you, but they haven't. And then they said that they would rein in excessive spending and balance the budget, but they haven't. And then they said that they'd find a way to live by the highest ethical standards, but they haven't. And they said they'd get health care for every citizen that was affordable and portable, not Hillary care, not socialized medicine, but health care we could afford, and they haven't. And they said they'd rid our dependence on foreign oil, and they haven't. They said they'd stop illegal immigration, and they haven't. You see, fundamentally, Washington is broken. We're going to go there, we're going to fix it. You got him back again.